not like I need it anymore, but I'm headed to Bolton, Alabama, give or take, around that area. Guy has 10 Jeeps that he thinks I need. He hit me up on social media. I think him and his boy and all of our, I guess you say people he runs with, they was in the Cherokees and they was buying them left and right, parts and stuff, and then they all got into side-by-sides, and these Jeeps just kind of sitting in this back field, and he admitted, he said, there's a scrapyard right down the road, and he said he could probably get more than I'm giving for them all, but he would rather see them do something with them and make money, keep them on the road, that kind of deal. They just had into side-by-side, so. Not too exactly quite sure how this video will work out. I don't like filming on other people's property, so I'll do the best I can. While I grabbed the GoPro, I was just sitting here doing nothing. See what we can make it. I've got my wedge trailer. I think it's 50 foot. It'll haul 4, but for DOT reasons, I'm just going to haul 3 on it to be safe. And I was going to get my 40 foot flat deck trailer, and I was going to haul it, let Justin pull this one. But that trailer's like 11,000 pounds, and it's real tall, kind of hard to load them. So, if you can see, Justin's back there in his red truck and a 2-car trailer. And both of us haul 5, that'll be 2 trips. So, maybe this all work out. Truck got a smoking problem. So we're getting closer, almost there. Gotta have one of them envelopes with the good stuff in it up there. Maybe the rain will hold off. There's a, well, I didn't say that, I know y'all don't care, but there's a huge chance of like storm. So we left early, we're trying to beat the storm, so maybe we'll get there early enough. The kind of rain I was trying to avoid, but here we are. Looks like a storm, but there seems to be like a break in it, so maybe we'll get lucky over there.
Stay in the middle lane.
Like I Goodness gracious, look at the roof. There's sunshine right over there. Maybe it won't last too long. Get some Jeeps loaded up. Get back on the road. No, look at the trees. They're about to blow down. My goodness. I'm gonna be sitting in the truck for a hot minute. Limbs falling everywhere. Oh boy. Well, it's not gonna be dusty, that's for sure. Bridge road. It's gonna be a fun time. I haven't even told him I'm videoing. Yeah, you good. Alright, so like I said, we're just gonna be busy. There ain't gonna be time to film. I'll do it the best I can. Justin don't have a winch, so we gotta put a turnbuckle, or what is it? The doubler thing you use on a winch. See if we can get them on there. Alright, well if you can't tell, it's hot and humid. Luckily dodged the rain. Got what looks to be a rusty limited Cherokee. Definitely a Grand Cherokee. Another Grand Cherokee Laredo. Justin's got more Grand Cherokees. The green one don't go, and then that one's missing the rear end. Mark is on the way, and then there's 4 more over there. 5 in total. We'll go over them later on, but we got to get right up there. There's a slick spot. Justin was cutting taters, slinging stuff everywhere, so maybe he'll get down the hill. We'll talk about them when I get to the safe spot.
There's a whole table up here.
We got to pull down there, and I got to pay him and get some titles, Justin.
Well, okay.
I want to get out here for the rain. I think people understand that I'm busy. I don't think people have a clue how bad it is. But like just the logistics of loading 10 Jeeps up and moving them, getting home, unloading them, it's wild. I'm getting in the air conditioner, sip on some sweet tea. Whew. Justin's gonna watch this. I was gonna let him go so I can video, but I guess I'm gonna be the guinea pig. Well, I'll just set the camera on the dash in case something happens. No, you can't see none, but I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Probably can't see, but it's the slick part I was worried about. It looks like it's dried out pretty good. Oh, rocky. I believe we're gonna be alright. Gotta make it through the slick slough here. Glad we got back across that. So my mom and dad are coming after one, and then Mark is coming after another. Me and Justin are coming back tomorrow for 3 more. I gotta go pay the man some money. Finally caught it. It's a Cherokee. I need 1 more. Alright, I'm back on the Kirby Road. So far so good, nothing blew off. I got a handful of titles. And I'm out. And I'm out a bunch of money. I don't know if I get a good shot of it. That looks like a nasty cloud over there. Alabama weather. On the road, everything's doing good. Ways to go. Got her on the major highway. This cloud is I don't really know what to say about it. I believe we're going to drive through some rain. Maybe that to keep the tires cool. And then right there, guy's got a CJ I need. Looks like my off-road rig, missing all the paint. There's that water tower. I don't know what they're doing with it. Working on it, right? drops of rain. Finally quit. Driving slow. I don't want this wind to blow me over. Looks like I'm about officially out of fuel. The Jeeps were in Alabama and we're in Mississippi. And now we're in Tennessee. A little bit farther to go. We have to unload to do. So far I'm up to, let's see, filled up, now fill up again. How much Justin used? $50. 15 gallons. 21 and a half. Justin did the math. His truck got 13, but that's going down there empty and coming back loaded. So realistically, probably would have been, I think 11.5. Mine got 9, which same principle. If you cancel out going down there empty versus loaded, I probably got about 7.5, maybe 8. There's currently some big thing here trying to turn off. Got rear steer and everything. I don't know what it is, but it's big. Finally got them home. Justin's behind me, but got these 3 home. Got to get them unloaded, and then I don't remember if I said I met my mom, I met Mark. They're picking up 2 more. Well, so yeah, big ordeal. Let's check out what these are, and I'm pretty sure you've made out what this whole deal was. These have already been picked on. Some of the good stuff's already gone, but there's still a lot of good, like that one right there. It's already been picked on pretty hard, but that fender, I don't even have a black fender at all. Passenger fender, it's crazy. The walls are still out, oh my God. That's so funny, because that's why I didn't put a strap, because you're like 9 foot from the ground, and I didn't want a wasp to sting me and me jump off and break my arm in dude's yard. This one, rust bucket, I noticed that as soon as I picked it up. Tires make good trailer tires. Swap under here, don't have light. So you can see, like I said, they've already grabbed the transfer case. That transmission, that's, well, guy hit me up for a 98 to 01 AW4. And I've got a few of them, but they are for projects. And I told him, I was like, the one I've got out for sale, I said, that may be the last one that I sell until I get some more on my hands. So that will probably be for sale there. Pretty sure this Jeep had motor issues. 29 spline Chrysler 8 1/4, always needing them. Dry shaft, rusty or not, we'll use it. Sorry, it's raining on y'all. Rusty low pinion. That's one different thing that I do differently with a junkyard. Like normally you go to a junkyard, you need a front end, it's $350. Like I'll keep some of my clean ones and that's like $450, $550 on like a high pinion. Whereas like a rusty low pinion, if you just need something to get you going or a cheap toy, I'll sell them for cheap. So I give customers options instead of just saying everyone's gonna be this price. Probably easier, but I like helping people out, and I know not everybody can afford the standard price. End caps, could always use them. I'll crawl up there in a minute, but hey, this is 4-wheel drive. I thought it was 2. Could have swore it was 2-wheel drive. So there's me a good low pinion, probably 355 being Laredo. That may be a 231. Actually, I gotta know. No way, it is a 231. That's sweet. So that's money there. 42 RE. Probably gonna assume it's bad, but we don't know that. Front drive shaft, those are my big sellers. Dana 35, not so much. This is a drum brake one, so that's an old model. Rear end's probably scrapped. This one was a 2-wheel drive. I didn't load this one. Probably don't look like it. That trailer hitch is brand spanking new. Pull that off, that brings some money. 2-wheel drive front end ain't really worth nothing. These header panels are actually what holds the lights and stuff in. Those are a big deal. 2-wheel drive, probably. I'm gonna shove the camera off in here. See how the pan's flat? That should mean it's a 98 model. I'll just show you while we're doing it. See how that one's got like a little ridge bouncing off the right side?
'98 was the only year to do the completely flat style. Everything up from there, they did it, but good back hatch. I don't think it's rusty. It don't work. Hey. No, one of the ones on Justin's trailer has the 44. Crawl up here, junky interior. Had to break the key. Pop the hood. I didn't even pop the hood. I didn't look around. I didn't ask no questions. These was, I knew they was as is, so I wouldn't. God dang, big wasp nest. I don't do wasp at all. All right, that one had a motor in it. I saw that. I tell you what, we'll get these things unloaded. I don't want to jump off here and hurt myself with wasps. We get some straps undone. I'll just show you the wasp so you believe me. Maybe they won't attack me. Oh yeah, see that nest over there? They're asleep. Oh, they're moving. Oh yeah, they're probably mad. Need to do something like that. I'm gonna get that took care of before they decide to move around on me. Got some good stuff, actually cheap. I'm gonna jump off the trailer, I know it. Oh yeah, whole can. For $2, I don't want to get stung. Keep them. I know they're in that XJ, I don't know where they're at, but I'm gonna spray it too. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me get them unloaded. Just kidding, here comes more Jeeps. ZJ. I guess we might as well check these out before we start unloading. No motor, no nothing, so expected that. Does have a front end, got CVs in it. See, red body's not in bad shape. Hey, there's tires in there. Yeah, that's the 44 right there, so got a good Dana 44 out of the deal. Everybody kept breaking them. I got rare on them things. Got a spare tire wheel. Let's see. Low pinion. Looks like it's been mud road pretty hard. That is a yeah, it's 249, I believe. And a 35 with disc brakes, so pretty much garbage.
I almost got all the mud off my truck, or off my trailer.
Yeah, Justin was slinging taters, like I said, and his two-wheel drive ain't made for that. We did rip this rail out right here. It's supposed to be a rail from there to there. New trailer hitch. Popped the hood on that black one. It was full of wasps. I dive bombed off the trailer. Oh, got some spacers. Hey, I've got those tires and wheels now. I have 5 of them.
Which tires and wheels are you talking about?
I had that Jeep I bought one time. I got it loaded on a trailer. After I loaded the Jeep on the trailer, we done paid the guy who made the deal. He said, oh yeah, those tires and wheels don't go. I was like, yeah, they do. So I still have those. Anyway, just a bunch of just Jeeps.
That's a money pit. What was the money pit about this thing?
They had to spray paint the fender, I reckon. Huh. Okay, go on, strap them, unload them. Alright, I forgot to turn the time lapse off, so I just tried to put some little words to this, and I got all of them unloaded. Let's see, that Jeep, I found out it had 90,000 miles, so I doubt the motor was bad, but you see they just do dumb stuff like that. So fender was straight, needs paint. Pretty sure this one's got a motor, and I think I found more wasp right there, if you can see. And I found out the red one's got a lift. Don't know what I was saying here. And then, yeah, I'm still saying something. That one, no motor. That one, pretty sure has a good motor in it. So, yeah, that's about it. Back to the video. Alright, I actually remembered about the wasp. Got some spray. It's dark. Maybe it's dark enough. I didn't grab the camera because it's dark, but parents just dropped off a Cherokee. They said it's wasp infested, so we'll check it out in the morning. Where was these wasps at? Wasn't that one? Wasn't the Cherokee? Which one was it? These are the ones I killed. Those are dead. That nest is old. That one's tied down. Maybe it's the red one. No? I wouldn't raise the hood on it. Okay, there we go, here we go. So, they're right in there. And see how they're covered on that nest right there? Put the camera in. Let's see. Well, I wanted to show you they won't fly, but I don't really want to disturb them. Throw a rock at them. Oh, oh, oh. Don't lose them. I hope this ain't... Oh gosh, I give up. I flinched. A gnat or something come at me. Anyway, I don't like the wasps. Let's walk back here on this Cherokee. It was coming out of this taillight, but it's so open, I don't really see where they'd be at. Alright, well, they'll be there. They ain't going nowhere. So that's actually a high output Cherokee, so that's a good year model. And Mark hadn't showed up yet. He honked. I so bad when I had a guest with us last night, so I didn't feel like filming. I don't like making people be on camera if they didn't want to. But we got them all. Got ZJ, and an XJ. This is the kind of Jeeps I'm after right here. Supposedly like the typical little lady owned, and I know you can't see very good, but a tree fell on it. So it's got a good motor, got a good transmission, got a good this, got a good that. I don't think, I have seen them where the trees fall on them so hard they bend the front ends, but I think we're good there. Possibly good header panel. I mean, this should have all the money parts I need right here. Drive shafts, transfer cases. We'll get it down, we'll check it out a little better. This one, I don't remember the story on it, but for some reason they was stealing parts off of the control arms and stuff. I think it's all good, they were just borrowing stuff off of it, but we wound up pulling the drive shaft out. It's still fine, we just was in a pickle getting dark. This one, it's actually pretty straight Jeep. They stole the rear end out of it. So always noticing it's got a visor, whatever that thing is right there. Got chains dragging, daggum. Good back hatch. And inside of there is filled with them big wasps we've been seeing. Trying to get me on right now. So a bunch of good parts. Yep, good stuff. While I'm doing it, I'll go show you. This week's been rough. I bought those 10 and I bought 3 or 4 more. So like 15 Jeeps in 1 week. Make you go broke. I ain't gonna study too hard on this one. It's a rust bucket, but 4.7 four-wheel drive, so it's got some good parts on there. But anytime I buy a 4.7 that they don't know what's wrong with it, it's probably got a bad motor. Let's just see if there's antifreeze. Nothing. Don't look bad. Pull the dipstick out. No oil on the dipstick, so that don't help nothing. I don't know, probably never touch it. But about that one and another one. I paid more than I liked for this one, but let's show you why. You notice the steering wheel is on the wrong side. Got some parts in the back. They've already been buying computers. But I don't know why, like this person here, they knew who I was, they bought stuff from me. Instead of even giving me the option to buy it, they just scrapped it. So I bought it from the scrapyard. But people use those for rural mail delivery. So that, and I gotta get fixed up and get back on the road. Just even though it's junky, somebody will still drive it. I bought another one, I forgot. Golly, it's been a rough week for me. I just unloaded this one this morning. This one is, I wouldn't say rough, but it's not that nice. Got a decent lift and tires and such on there. But inside and out, it's definitely a used Jeep. But one day, hunting rig, somebody will buy it. And I honestly forgot I bought this one. Oh, I don't even know what year it is. 02 WJ. I mean, it's okay. It's not that nice. It's got the JK wheels. Inside's not bad, but again, all these are 20-something-year-old Jeeps. I can't remember if, I think that one knocks, so that'll be a fixer-upper along with the rest of these Jeeps. Mark still hadn't brought his on the trailer, so I don't even know what it looks like, but I gotta go get them unloaded. I know they're coming out of the vent. I'll see if I can get a few of them. Let one come up beside me. Don't like them things. I think these come out of the vents. Huh, maybe they was somewhere else. I ain't seen the first one crawl out. Just spray everything. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try to unstrap him, see if I can get him off his trailer. I can't make this up, I promise. I'm not a liar. I'm telling the truth. It's pretty obvious. I brought that one back over here because it was just for parts. So when I take all these down to the junkyard, I just went ahead and got it over here. Those over there are to rebuild. All right, so I did the math. I figured all the trailers up. I was like, got 10 of them, paid for 10 of them. We paid price per Jeep. I counted white one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, well, Mark still got one of them. And I just brought that one over. So if Mark brings his, that makes 10, which you subtract that one means that I only got 9. I thought, I was actually getting kind of mad about it because I was like, we agreed on 10, I paid for 10. And I was like, no, we hauled 10. I said, I went down there twice with a 3 trailer. Justin went with a 2 and then 2 more. It comes out 10 Jeeps. I was sitting there just, what in the world? So I started walking down here just looking, and I was looking. I was like, that's a big gap. And then, yep, there it is. It rolled down the hill. I was kind of knew that one would roll. Is why I drove down here where it's flatter. But maybe it didn't crash too hard. I don't remember if this Jeep was straight or not. Well, busted the grill. I think the header panel's gonna be alright, but this Jeep was destined to be a toy anyway, so could be worse. That's funny. Alright, so minus Mark's that's not here yet. The green one I showed you, the black one I showed you, that's 14 right there that I bought that was going to scrap. Every one of these was on the way or would have been scrapped. And I'm not the type of person to wreck them like that, but that just happened. So I have to sit there and eat comments about being a hoarder and like, you're the guy hogging all the Jeeps. It's like, if you wake up and look at the bigger picture, it said all of them would have been gone. So all of them are now parts to keep the better ones on the road. I don't think there's one I bought that would have been worthy of putting back on the road. Maybe I'll check them out and see, but just doing my job. Appreciate y'all watching. I don't know how many channels I'll have by now, but if I have other channels available, I'll put them down here. Just kind of spread the whole thing out, but I'm learning. Oh gosh, there's wasps everywhere looking for their Jeep. So I'm just gonna leave this sitting here till tonight. Have a good day. Got any ideas? You know what to do. Have a good day. Back in the shop.